This is your Solent journalism update at 1 p.m. After 4 decades of service, regional airline Flybe has collapsed, leaving 2,000 people jobless and many passengers uncertain about what to do. Solent University student Ruben Franco was due to fly home to Jersey today and told us the issues he has faced this morning.
Flybe are actually the only airline that does flights from Southampton to Jersey, and I was booked to be going home today for the weekend. However, with the collapse of Flybe, I'm not sure on what's going to happen. My flight home's still going ahead because it's with Flybe's partner Blue Islands, who are still running despite Flybe's collapse. But my flight back was with Flybe themselves, so I'm unsure on how I'm going to travel back, and also don't know how I'm going to travel back home from uni in the future.
As a solution for cancelled flights, passengers and staff were offered free passes for all first rail train operators. Bankruptcy has come less than 2 months after the government announced a rescue plan. After weeks of the number of coronavirus cases rising in the UK, the first Hampshire resident has tested positive for the infection. He's been put in a treatment centre in London after returning from Italy. Concerns about infection are taking a toll on Southampton citizens, so we asked the public what they have been doing to tackle the risk.
I'm using hand sanitizer. I'm trying to be more clean, and every now and then I'm using napkins and other things to clean my hands.
So I'm working Decathlon, and since all this context is happening, there's more people ordering and just buying this health wash for the hands.
I did read somewhere that, you're not supposed to go around petting live animals in case somebody else has.
But there's one vulnerable group of people that is being affected brutally by the collective madness of the coronavirus, the Asian population. Attacks on the Asian community in light of the virus have been making the news. I spoke to a member of Solent's Asian Society on why they think these attacks keep happening.
We're being mistreated because of everyone, going on the internet, they're seeing so many different, miscommunication. I mean, yes, it did start in China, correct, but it's not just Chinese people, it's anyone.
Southampton charity Pyjama Fairies is looking for new volunteers to help them create new designs for children's hospital pyjamas. The initiative is the only in the UK to create surgical gowns specifically for children and babies, with the hope of making them feel as comfortable as possible when they're in the hospital. Reporter Lauren Sigary spoke to Kate Lang, whose child was a patient helped by Pyjama Fairies, about the impact the charity has had.
The Pyjama Fairies pyjamas that they provide for their children going to surgery are excellent because they make the children feel a little bit less anxious when they go to theatre. And speaking to the nurses and the staff in the hospital, they also feel that they have an excellent positive benefit for all the children.
Last week, we reported on Rizzo's Swap Not Shop event. Well, this week we can report it was a success. Shoppers brought their unwanted clothes in exchange for new ones, which promoted a sustainable way of shopping while raising money for a brain tumor charity. One shopper, Christina, explained to reporter Shivali Kapuri how the event was specifically helpful for her.
I work for an organisation called CTech. We're an organisation that supports people back into work. It's a great opportunity. It's one, it's good for the environment, obviously reducing the amount we're buying, but also for our clients, it's a great opportunity to come in, bring some of their old clothes in and get something new ready for an interview so that they feel empowered, confident, they look good, feel good, ready for the interview.
Meanwhile, John Lewis in Southampton has also started a clothes swap. The popular scheme from Oxford branch has widened to 6 other stores. The scheme is a chance for people to bring their unwanted clothes to the store and exchange them for points on their reward cards. And finally, thousands of people across the UK are dressed up right now as today is World Book Day. To celebrate, reader tokens will be given out in schools to encourage the nation to get reading. Beth Lawrence has more on how Southampton is making this annual day.
World Book Day is approaching for another year, and Southampton is preparing for the annual celebration of books with tokens and costumes for sale. Schools, libraries and bookstores will be enjoying all things relevant by dressing up and sharing stories. A £1 book token for those who are 18 and under can be downloaded online and then redeemed at a series of stores in Southampton. These include bookshops and some supermarkets such as Tesco's and Sainsbury's. On the day there will be other discounted stories for sale and prizes to be won.
That's all from us for now. You can find all our stories and more at solentjournalism.co.uk. We'll be back at 3 with another update.